he is so natural with kids. He's so natural with kids.
Leader ho ni.
Ma achamma pareको थिए when he came to visit us. The children were hovering around him. They didn't know who he was. Frankly, they were too young. And then the way he played with them, I was in awe नै भनौँ के त्यो दिन चाहिँ.
अब सपना छैन टाढा नजिक आउँदैछ भविष्य खोज्ने मनले क्रेटाई भी पाउँदैछ साथ विश्वासिलो यात्रा आरामदायक यही हो हाम्रो रोजाइ यही छ साह्रै लायक क्रेटा इभी
Hyundai Creta Electric, undisputed, ultimate, now electric.
Let me be very frank now. So they said, open a preschool and then you'll make money. That's what they said. I know. That's what they said. I told you. I talked about it. They said, paisa preschool खोलेपछि पैसा आउँछ स्कुल खोला भने हुन्छ. So 10 जना बच्चा भएपछि हुन्छ भने. Then 10 जना भयो. Then he say, भएन यो सामान थप यो सामान यो ट्रेनिङ गर यो गर अब 15 भएपछि अथवा 20 भएपछि हुन्छ भन्छ. Then again 20 reach गरे still not there. Then again he goes to all the way till 50 still not there. That is why it's not there is because along with the education there are so many things to be done. We can't just say स्कुलमा ल्याएर राख अनि पढाउ छोड गऱ्यो भने चाहिँ maybe you'll make money, maybe you'll do very good, but for people who really want to do something for the child, it's not a business. So you really have to look at it in the point of view, how can I have this one child become like you, successful? How do I make this child go through the 4 years to make them, let's say, when they turn around, he might be, let's say, the biggest star of Nepal.
Or the Prime Minister, who knows?
Prime Minister. I wouldn't like to say Prime Minister, but biggest personality of Nepal. Then, how do I do that? And to do that, the credit is ours, because ours is the foundation years. And if we don't give it right, then it's our failure on our part. So if we think it in that terms, then I think education is not for everybody. It's only for someone who really wants to. You have to have sleepless night. You have to have that, I want to do. So one child is giving trouble. How do we do it? So you have to sit around, talk about it. How do we do it? What is there that is lacking?
That's bothering the child.
What is bothering the child? There's so many things. So if we can do that, then please open the school, help them help children with this. So, we need that good education. But if you're just looking to make money, then my experience says no.
Yes, of course. First part, like I said, you have to be sustainability ko kura pani cha ni ta. Some businesses grow slower, some boom. हैन अब एजुकेसनमा छिरिसकेपछि चाहिँ तपाईले हैन म भोलिदेखि नै प्रफिट कमाउँछु भन्ने माइन्डसेटबाट चाहिँ यु क्यान नट गो. First, you have to think about the child. मेरो cost बढे पनि this is right for the child. हाम्रोमा पनि there is this term called WRFC. What is right for child?
What is right for child?
So this is our main foundation. Everything else comes second. हैन अब after a certain time एउटा word of mouth राम्रो भइसकेपछि business wise पनि it is one of the best things you can do.
अब कोही पेरेन्टले सुनिरहनु भएको छ रे अहिले हैन र अब भनौँ न कोही पेरेन्ट अबाउट टु बी पेरेन्ट हैन why choose Kidzee?
So I'm pitching Kidzee to you.
Sure.
So why choose Kidzee? Kidzee मात्रै म भन्दिनँ. Why choose a good preschool भन्छु म चाहिँ हैन because there must be a lot of options around हैन अनि you should explore भन्छु म. You should explore. You should go, you should see the curriculum, what relates with you and your child. You should go around, हैन. एउटा प्रिस्कुल मन पर्यो एडमिसन गर्ने हैन. You don't know the market. You don't know के भइसक्यो अहिले यहाँ 21st century मा हैन. So first roam around, see the environment, see how just infrastructure हेर्ने हैन. Just infrastructure हेर्ने हैन. Yes, एउटा certain level of environment चाहिन्छ. एउटा certain level of growth को space चाहिन्छ हैन. But then that is just one part. That is not everything. And this is the biggest mistake that usually parents do. Infrastructure मन पर्यो झिलिमिली कुरा हैन, and we just this is the best school गर्छौँ कि तर टिचर्सको सपोर्ट कस्तो छ, ट्रान्सपेरेन्सी कतिको छ, करिकुलम कतिको फ्युचरिस्टिक छ हैन, केयर कतिको छ. म नाम लिएर भन्दिनँ है, वान अफ अ भेरी रिनाउन्ड प्री स्कुल है. मेरै फ्यामिलीको बच्चा भेरी क्लोज, मेरो बच्चा उहाँ पढ्नु भएको थियो फर फर्स्ट 2 years of her preschool हैन. एन्ड सी युज टु अलवेज क्राई कि नजाने नजाने नजाने, यस्तो राम्रो प्री स्कुल नजाने भन्छ हैन. अनि एक दिन म पुर्याउन गएँ बच्चालाई हैन, लेट भयो. लेट त मैले गर्दा भयो नि त, लेट मैले गर्दा भयो. पेरेन्टको प्रब्लम हो, सानो बच्चालाई त त्यो लेट उसको कन्सेप्ट बल्ल बल्ल बुझिरहेको छ हैन. अनि त्यहाँ गएर युआर लेट, ब्रेकफास्ट खायो कि खाएन नि सोधेन कि बच्चालाई,
खाना खान्छ कि छैन भनेर पनि के पनि सोधेन.
इफ युआर लेट यु गो टु क्लास, यु डोन्ट ह्याभ ब्रेकफास्ट. जब कि द्याट एटिट्युड यु क्यान नट ह्याभ एट प्री स्कुल के. तपाईँ पेरेन्ट्ससँग बसेर काउन्सिलिङ गर्नुहोस्. तपाईँलाई एकदमै यो रेपिटेटिभ बिहेभियर भयो भने यसपछि चाहिँ प्री स्कुल हामी गेट क्लोज गर्छौँ. धेरै कुरा गर्न सकिन्छ तर बच्चालाई भोकै राख्न त मिलेन नि त. सो कहाँ छ त्यो भन्छौँ नि हामीले मटर्नल इन्स्टिङ्क्ट्सहरू, त्यो त हुनु पऱ्यो नि. वेन यु आर ह्याभिङ अ प्री स्कुल अफ द्याट स्केल, दिस इज द बेसिक थिङ्स यु निड टु नो हैन. सो फर्स्ट थिङ द्याट कम्स इज सेफ्टी, सिक्योरिटी, केयर, नर्चर, हेल्थ, हाइजिन हैन. दिज आर द फर्स्ट एन्ड द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ्स हैन. देन वी गो इन्टु टिचर्स ट्रेनिङ, करिकुलम हैन, त्यस्तो कुराहरू. And then 2 parts of it.
Well said, ma'am.
Teacher-student ratio is important. As how safe is how safe is it? Is it right next to the road, or what? How is it if there's wires all around? Those, let's say, how safe is it? That is also very important. So when you walk in, are the teachers all grumpy and not cheerful, or how are the teachers looking? How are the staff doing? So that is also important. And then when you look around, you see the toilets it's very clean. But if water drops, then they're going to fall. If there is water, they are going to slip. So how are the toilets, bathrooms? So most of it, I think, if you look past that glamour, then you feel it inside. This is the right school for my child. So like ma'am said, all this is there. You have to look at curriculum. You cannot just come, and then what they do is, quite a lot of them, just come in, ama dhilo sa fees bhannuस् ta, and then they go out. So lots of fees milyo bhane ta rakhne bhayo, but have they looked through all the curriculum? Have they looked at the teacher? How is she dealing with you? बोलेकै छैन, ठुस्सो परे बोल्यो भने, के गरेर राम्रो छ, टाइमै दिएको छैन भने, that school is not for you. But are they giving enough time? Do they know the subject? Do they know what they're talking about? यो पढाउनु पर्छ भन्दाखेरि सोधै छैन, फिस मात्रै भनेर हुँदैन. So come, give time. Look around, look and talk to the teachers, see, look at the environment, see how everyone is. All those are very important when you're choosing a preschool. So like ma'am said, that one, all those plus these things is, I think, is a combination that you need. And most of all, the time to check out. I'm not check out going time नै छैन. आउँछ हुरुर म त छैन, म त अफिस जानु पर्छ, हुरुर फिस भन्नुस् त, ल दिनुस् त, ल, then take done.
समय लिएर आउनु पर्यो, मजाले हेर्नु पर्यो. र एउटा मात्र प्री स्कुल आफूले भने जस्तै भेरी वेल सेड यो चाहिँ होइन, किनभने अरूले भन्दैन यो होइन. र हाम्रोमा मात्र नहेर्नुहोस्, सबैतिर हेर्नुहोस्, अनि त्यसपछि मूल्याङ्कन गर्नुहोस्, अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रोमा आउनुहोस् होइन. द्याट्स व्हाट यु सेड.
Because we are not the only passionate educators नि त. There might be many होइन. So मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ भने healthy competition is always good. We are there to learn from each other. At the end of the day, result के छ? बच्चाको future. That is even if the child is in a competition school, but if the school is doing better than us, which means the child is benefiting.
And there's always room for improvement.
And there is always room for improvement.
Wow, very well said. Yeah. Thank you so much. Anything I missed out, Saloni, that you want to add?
Nothing. I think we spoke
Covered.
about why Kidzee when you asked, होइन, the म्यामले सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटीको यो पानी ड्रपहरूको कुराहरू भन्नुभयो. हाम्रो लिस्टमा आउँछ कि सबै कुरा. We have a list of protocols we have to follow. Compliance.
There's a compliance list. And unless and everything is like ticked, they will not approve. So they'll come back again to see if that's done or not. Again, they'll come back to see all the compliance. There's a long list of compliance that you have to. This one is the city camera. Is there a bar at the staircase? Is the fire extinguisher there? Is the CCTV camera? Is let's say is all the wiring covered? Is the latch not there? I mean, you have to take away the latch. Is all the bottles everywhere hidden away? All the things. There's a long list.
I'm sure.
And then you have to really, and they give a surprise visit time to time to see if we are doing all
I'm
that.
sure. Man, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you so much for what you do. I have immense respect for teachers. मैले गरेको छु मेरो fair share of mistakes मैले गरेको छु मेरो जिन्दगीमा हैन. तर thank you so much for what you do, and Saloni, thank you so much for making this happen. I just want to say that त्यो जुन टिचरले लेख्नु भएको थियो नि मेरो लागि त्यो एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट लाग्छ कि मलाई. अहिले पनि 35 वर्षपछि पनि I go back and relate to that के हैन. So please keep doing what you're doing, and I believe अब चाहिँ टाइम के भएको छ भन्दाखेरि मैले आएर किड्जी भिजिट गर्ने टाइम भएको छ. मैले मेरो मित्र पारसले क्रिकेट खेलेको देखाएको थिएँ. मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली I'll bring a microphone and then we'll plan something together with the kids.
Joined us just a month or two back. He was very excited. He visited us. He saw everything. He did the research, हैन? And then he was very impressed by हाम्रो के छ यो curriculum, and he is so natural with kids. He's so natural with kids.
Leader हो नि.
म अचम्म परेको थिएँ when he came to visit us. The children were hovering around him. They didn't know who he was, frankly. They're too young. And then the way he played with them, I was in awe नै भनौँ के त्यो दिन चाहिँ.
I'll come with the microphone and we will make them do podcasts and things like that.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Saloni. Thank you so much for your time.
Wow, thank you for having us.
Super nice.